All right, in this section 7.3, number 9, we're going to draw comparative geometric vectors. So we're just going to use our graph paper to scale one vector and the other vectors we draw in relation to that size. So vector 1 is a geometric vector representing a boat traveling at 20 knots. I'm just kind of looking ahead of the problem a little. I see that all my numbers are going to be in multiples of 5. So I'm going to make one little square equal 5. So 20 knots would have my starting point at and one starting point at any crossbar, and then that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20. So that would be the end of my vector. And then draw a straight line between the initial point and the end. And that vector represents 20 knots, or V1. And then vectors V2, V3, and V4 are traveling at 10, 15, and 25 knots respectively. So V2 is 10. I feel like I should do some colors here. No, I won't. So 10 starts at 1 and it's 2 tick marks wide. So in the initial point, remember, is a dot, and then the direction, and then the arrow shows you the terminating point. So I'll draw a straight line between the initial point and the terminating point. And that is 10 knots. That's V2. The next one is 15. So that would be 3 tick marks, 5, 10, 15. And then 25 knots. So that would be starting here and going in the same direction, and 25. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So my terminating point is there. Draw a straight line between the initial point and the termination point. So I was able to do this all facing the same direction because I'm given that they are traveling in the same direction and parallel to V1. So V1 gives us a point of reference, and then V2, V3, and V4 are all going the same direction, and so they're pointing the same direction, and the length of them is determined in relationship to V1. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't do V4. So that was V1, 2, and 3. Wait, 2 and 3. I'm sorry. I messed up. So this one's not right. The length was right, but then I'm going to read these directions here. V2 and V3 are in the same direction, but V4 is traveling in the opposite direction, but still parallel. So really it starts on the other and goes the other direction like that.